Hello everyone, I am Imperial Derp, and this is the first episode of Black Ops 2 Zombies Talk. And yes, I know I have multiplayer stuff for the Black Ops 2 series, but this is a mini series within a series all about zombies. Now, there's so much to talk about zombies, but before I get into that, I will talk about the gameplay I am commentating over. This is a game on Kino der Toten in Call of Duty Black Ops, and it is a challenge where I am only staying in the first room. I'm seeing how long I can last, and I make it pretty decently far. So, with the other Black Ops series, I am wondering what kind of gameplay you would like me to commentate over. Would you like just a very long game where I split up into parts and commentate over that so you can see like the progression? Or would you like super short-ish mini challenges like this to see how long I can last? So yeah, let's get right into it. So, the first episode of the Black Ops 2 Zombies Talk is all about an idea that I got from another YouTuber that was just like, OMG. Like, it was such an amazing idea. You have no idea. When I heard it, I was like, oh my god! But yeah, so this amazing idea that he came up with is a zombies campaign. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, it's perfect! So yeah, a zombies campaign mode. If you didn't know, there is a zombies storyline that I believe started in either Verduct or Shinonuma. I'm not 100% sure. You guys can quote me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, whatever. But I think it started Shinonuma. Either Shinonuma or Derives. I don't know. But yeah, and it is a super complicated story all about like how the zombies came to be, all the people involved, why is this there, and the people that are in it, and why is everything what it is in zombies. So, I think, and I agree with the guy who came up with the idea, it would be fantastic to explain that story in a campaign type mode. But there is a couple catches with that. So I was thinking of like how this would actually work, and it kind of confused me a little bit, because if it was going to be like zombie type stuff in the campaign, I don't think that would work very well, because how the whole zombie thing works, it's like endless waves. So I'm not really sure how that would work, how that would fit in with the story, because I know a little bit about the story, and I don't think the zombies come in until more towards the end of the story. So what I feel like it would be is you would be a character in the zombie game. Like, I'm not exactly sure who I am at this very moment, but you could like act out different characters and how they're involved in the zombie game. And at the very end of the campaign, you maybe get like an extra zombie map or something like that. And the whole campaign would be going through like I know there's testing involved in the story, and all the people and how everyone dies and how like everything is set up. And I think a kind of cool idea with the story is that they could, this is something I actually just thought of right before I made this commentary. It's I'm kind of curious how all the maps, like this map Kino der Toten, I'm kind of curious how they all fit within the actual story. So as you're like progressing through the story and you figure out, say, why Kino der Toten is involved, or why Der Riese is involved, or why whatever new map in Black Ops 2 is involved, then you can play that certain mode in the campaign mode. And maybe you have to get to round, I don't know, 20 as just an example, to maybe get past that stage in the campaign so you can move on. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I thought that was kind of an interesting idea. And something else is maybe you start out in Black Ops 2, maybe you start out with no zombie maps. You have to unlock all of them. Like, maybe you unlock them as you go through the campaign. I don't know how well that would work. I think it's a decent idea, but a lot of guys would get kind of mad because it's like, oh, I want to play zombies right away. I don't want to play no stupid campaign mode. No, I don't want to. It's just an interesting idea. maybe there's just a super secret zombie map that you could unlock at the end of the campaign mode. And just to point this out right now, I am not saying that there is a zombies campaign mode in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm just saying this is an idea that I got from someone else that I'm talking about. So yeah, but just like think that's a really interesting idea. Like I'm not really sure how the whole thing would work because there's so much involved, and like I was saying, it would have to be more of like max ammo. It would have to be more like I don't want it just to be like another multiplayer campaign. That's the thing that's going to be hard to differentiate between the multiplayer campaign and the zombies campaign, because the zombies campaign, it's like you're not really like going around into enemy bases and ships and shooting all the people. Like it would almost have to be like a movie sort of thing. I'm not really sure how they would put the character into the story, because like I'm not really sure. There's not very much like run and gun in the zombie storyline as far as I know. So it would be very hard to differentiate between the multiplayer campaign, which is very like go into the enemy base, bust some heads, kill the bad guy, get the girl, even though you don't really get a girl. But yeah, I don't know, like, oh, that would be kind of cool though, a zombies storyline movie. Like I think that would be another good option. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just like busting out ideas right now. Maybe if you get past the entire zombie campaign, maybe they show a movie or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways that you would be able to incorporate the not very run and gun style of the zombie storyline, because it's not like the only thing you're shooting is zombies, really. And I don't, sorry, I just swallowed there. It's just a really interesting idea. I think it would be kind of hard to produce. Look at me busting some heads with the Olympia. It would be kind of hard to produce from my eyes. Maybe I'm just not thinking of good ideas of how to set up this storyline. But I feel like if they get it right, if it's even incorporated in it, I doubt it will be. It's just, ooh, nuke. I doubt it will be. It's just an idea. If they are able to get it good, it would be absolutely fantastic. See, I feel like the whole like, zombie storyline, it would be really good to watch, but not necessarily play. Just because, like I was